Hey guys, it's Brittany, and I am coming to you with a quick kids hair tutorial. Today, we are featuring my lovely daughter, Gigi. And Gigi has two different hair textures. As you can see, the top part of her hair is more of a straight to wavy texture, and the bottom part is more of a springy, curly texture. So two completely different textures. So the first thing that I like to always do with her hair is spray a little bit of water, get her hair nice and damp. This makes it much easier to detangle, much easier to manipulate, and it helps to reduce the tension for her to make it easier to style as well. So then the next thing I'll be using for her is the Just For Me Curl Piece 5-in-1 Wonder Spray. And this detangles, it nourishes, it heat protects, it reduces frizz, and it also adds shine. And I use it every day on her hair. I use it as her leave-in conditioner. Anytime her hair is looking a little bit dry, curls not popping, I'll just spray that in and it does the job. Now I am just sectioning her hair off into two sections. And for her, it's a lot easier to just part her hair. However, I'm gonna part it for the style before detangling, just because once I do part it, it tangles up again, so it defeats the purpose. So now I have her hair parted and sectioned off into two equal sections on each side. And now I'm just gonna re-zhuzh her hair just a little bit, keep it nice and damp, and start to detangle. Now the brush that I use is a detangling brush. I got it from Amazon, and I'll provide that information below, but it makes it super easy to detangle on all types of hair. I have 4B, 4C. My son has 3A, 3B, and she has more of a 2 something girl. But it works on all hair types. Love it. Next, I'll be using the Just For Me Curl Piece Smoothing Ponytail and Edge Control. And this edge control, you don't need a lot. It's perfect for kids. I wouldn't say it's a good edge control when you're trying to lay down the baby hairs as an adult, but for the kids, it works just fine. It keeps those flyaways down, keeps their hair tamed, especially when you're trying to make the hairstyle last for a couple days. So this part is usually the part that takes the longest just because of her texture. She has a very fine hair texture, so her hair moves out of place easily. So usually putting it into a ponytail or getting it nice and smooth for a style, it takes the longest for her. But right now I'm just putting that into a ponytail on the one side of her head, getting it nice and smooth and tight, because I do want this style to last for at least a few days. Now I'm just making sure that the ponytail ends are nice and smooth, so that I can move on to the next step on the style. And I'm doing that on both sides. Awesome. Now we have both sides slicked and she is ready for the buns. So I'm just going to take her hair and wrap it. I wrap it loosely just because her hair is of a finer texture. I want to give her buns a little bit more volume, a little more oomph. So I try to wrap it a little bit loosely, and then I also manipulate it once I do get it wrapped. So I'll be using just a couple of bobby pins. I always make sure that they're not poking her, not uncomfortable for her, and that they're positioned in a way that she can sleep and she can move around. But now I'm just loosening up the buns, and I'm going to actually kind of just manipulate it a little bit to give it a bigger, more fuller appearance, so that she doesn't have these, little horns. We want it to look like full, beautiful buns. Now I'm just securing the extra areas, making sure that, again, I want this to last, so I'm making sure that it is pinned nicely in place. And now I've done that on both sides. And the last product that I'll be using is the Shea Moisture Coconut and Hibiscus Frizz-Free Curl Mousse. And this is just for her little curly cues that I pulled out of the buns, just for a cute little accent. She always loves little extras on top of normal hairstyles, so I always try to satisfy. So this really helps to hold her curls for her. And now I'm just using a small brush to lay down her baby hairs. She doesn't need much for her baby hairs. I don't gel her baby hairs or anything. Just pulling out a few, just to add a little style for her. And that is the final product. I hope you guys love this look. She loves it. And here's a few shots of before and after.
Hope you subscribe.